Guys, I think there's something wrong with my intro music. There's some weird guy singing in it. I don't know what's going on, but something weird was happening. And I don't trust it. I gotta really dig through my PC files and just figure out what's going on with that audio, because I swear it does that sometimes. I'm just listening to a song and I just hear some guy singing out of tune along with it's an instrumental. It's an instrumental. How are you meant to sing along to an instrumental? Silly Billy. How are y'all doing, folks? D-Man in with $20 already. Many people think train of thought is train of thought because train of thought is train of thought. But it's actually that train of thought is train of thought because train of thought is train of thought. Hamburger, 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 hamburger. Can you ramble on about something non-train related for half an hour and make all the viewers mad? Why not? How are we doing, folks? It's one of those days where I'm kinda tired, I got no idea what I'm doing, I'm perhaps a little delusional, as always. I've got the house to myself so I can be as loud as I want. Let me turn the fan off just so it's not ruining the background sound. I say that even though I've got my window wide open. So any moment now someone's gonna, you watch this, any moment now someone's gonna start blasting music and it's just gonna completely throw me off for the rest of the stream. Those are my chairs molting. It's like, you know that thing that faux leather does where like the surface, like plastic layer, starts peeling away? And because you've got ADHD, you just start picking at it. My eye's itchy too. And because it's a hot day, I thought, what better way to handle the heat than with a milkshake? So I've got a milkshake in my hand. Well, I say it's in my hand. It's in a San Miguel glass. Because it's kind of wine glass shaped. Imagine a pint glass, but it's got like a wine glass thing at the bottom. Like a thick wine glass thing. It's a milkshake made using vanilla ice cream, milk, and for flavour, I've poured in a whole bunch of cookie dough ice cream flavoured Aldi's own brand Baileys. Do with this information what you will. with $5.55. Shark V2 was destroyed several years ago. To. Thank you, D-Man. D-Man's over here paying my rent. Like, what more can you say? Man gives me a lot of money. Let's hope we have enough memes in the meme channel on the Discord. I checked before the stream and there wasn't a lot left from where we left off last time. I mean, if we end the memes, if we run out of memes, then that just means I've completed a stream series. And that's what we're all about here. We're speedrunners. We're all about speed completing different things. In fairness, as soon as I announced I'm doing train memes, I opened the train memes chat. Well, the stream memes chat. And immediately 23 new messages. So I imagine that people are gonna be posting as we stream. If you are gonna post memes as we stream, though, keep in mind it's probably gonna be a while before I get to yours because, yeah, that's just how these things work, because it's always a backlog. That, or we could just chill. Or we could just chill. Yeah. I'm in an I don't care mood. We could just fob off the train memes and just sit here and talk while I sip my shake. That's the good stuff. That is the good stuff. Finished Deltarune Chapter 4 yet? I'm halfway through it. I'm probably going to finish it either tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I wrap this stream up. So far, it's pretty good. I think Chapter 3 had more ha-has per minute on average than Chapter 4. But I'm liking the vibe of Chapter 4. It's very different. And there's an uneasy energy around a couple of the characters. And I like that. I like that things are kind of like unraveling a little bit. Train of Thought talks about Doctor Who to piss motherfuckers off. I could talk about... There's not really much to talk about with Doctor Who, really. I've got nothing. I've not had anything Doctor Who related on the mind. I've had D&D stuff on the mind, which, for those of you who are not keeping up to date with D&D, recently, for the recent edition of Dungeons and Dragons is, I can't remember what it's called. Is it like 1 D&D? Dungeons and Dragons 2024. Recently, Unearthed Arcana, which is not official D&D content, but it's like trial D&D content. They've come out with a new class called the Scion. And the whole gimmick is they're basically just a sorcerer. But instead of meta magic, they have a couple of other features. And the whole gimmick of them is that they are psychic. And when they cast a spell, they don't use verbal or material components. Psion being spelt Psion, if anyone wants to look it up. I've looked into it. It's a very fascinating subclass, and I really, really want to play it. I've been discussing it with my mate, and one of the subclasses is the Metamorph. And the whole gimmick is that you can turn your psionic powers inwards and you can change the shape of your body. That's the flavor text of it. So imagine like Mr. Fantastic, Plastic Man, Jake the Dog from Adventure Time. That kind of like, you can morph your body into different shapes and whatnot. And I love it. But one of the things you get at 3rd level is you can turn your body parts into weapons. The 3 you get is you can get a bone blade, which acts as a rapier, which basically a bone comes out of your wrist and you can slash at the enemies like it's a rapier. You can morph your hand into a mace or a maul, which is just a great big fist, and you can donk people with them. The one that caught my attention was your arm splits open and you get a viscera launcher, and you can like launch acid projectiles at your enemies. And I looked at that and I started thinking, okay, but what if instead of like, your goofy goobers like, Mr. Fantastic and whatnot, what if this character was just like The Fly? Like Jeff Goldblum's The Fly. Like, they can morph themselves to look like a very normal and attractive person. Like, they can look like a regular humanoid. But their true form is kind of lost because they're constantly like changing faces, and like instead of casting the polymorph spell, they just turn into that creature, and it's horrible. And something that is implied with it, because you get different subclasses get different spells and whatnot. You get a bunch of healing spells with the Psion, which implies that you can heal yourself using your magic, because obviously you can distort and warp your body, so naturally if you get stabbed you could probably just stitch the wound together yourself. But because those healing spells can affect other players, I've come up with the most disgusting way of healing people. Like, there's lesser restoration, which cures, I think it cures tiredness, blindness, some basic status effects. Like, if someone's exhausted, the idea that I just prick my finger, like I pump my blood full of adrenaline, prick my finger, and then just like rub some of my blood into one of their wounds, and that puts my adrenaline in their body, and that cures tiredness or exhaustion. Or again, it's implied that you've got like rapid healing properties. Like, someone's been stabbed and they've got a stab wound. I just tear off a patch of my skin and just slap it on, and because my skin regenerates really quickly, it heals them. It's a horrific character idea, like, in D&D, just to clarify for people coming in. It's truly like a disgusting character, but also, I don't know, I feel that's kind of fun. This person that doesn't have an actual face, this person that has lost their true identity because it's constantly shifting. And I'm working on the backstory. I'm not going to go into all of that now because we're not here for that. But honestly, like, genuinely coming up with the backstory for some of these, like, characters. It's just fun going on to, like, looking at D&D classes and coming up with backstories for the characters. Or like the other Scion subclasses. One is telekinetic, which means that you can move objects with your mind. And reading it, you're basically just Magneto. Except you're not limited to metal. Like, you can crush people with your mind, you can hurl objects. You know, you've got a bunch of, like, incredible, like, telekinetic abilities. There's one which is the telepath, which is all about reading people's minds and manipulating people and getting inside people's heads. So you've got Magneto and Charles Xavier as the subclasses. Look into the Scion. If any of you've got interest in D&D, do look into the Scion, because I think it's going to be interesting to see how this class plays out. I really want to have a go with it. I really do. I went to the Talichlin today, if anyone cares. Wonderful! How was your day? I've only been during the Audrey extravaganza, so I've never been on just like a regular day. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore your donation, dear man. ToT, at the end of the stream, can you please do some Wikipedia speedruns with the viewer-suggested articles? I can try. I can't promise anything, but I can try. It's one of those, if I might not have... It depends when I end the stream. Because I might go for like 2.5 hours and be really tired. But since you donated, I'll consider it. So I've got my windows wide open and I can hear people babbling outside, and I just heard a car horn. Hey ToT, if you could turn into any animal, what would you turn into? Excuse me? If I could turn into any animal... That depends. Do I get to turn back? Is this like an Animorph situation where I can, like, turn into myself and then turn into an animal and then back again? Or is it like... I'm going to... Mad scientist has got me tied down.
I will turn you into an animal, but I will give you the mercy. I'll have your mercy, and I'll let you choose what animal you're doomed to live as forever.
Oh, I get to choose. I don't know, like some kind of bird? Like a corvid, maybe? I don't know, I feel like being a bird would be really convenient. Did you see that insane bus crash in Hampshire yesterday? The guy's gas pedal got stuck and some students were on board recording it when it crashed into a river. I did not. That is bad, though. Hope everyone's okay. Okay, people are actually starting to complain we're not looking at the train memes now, so let me have a sip of my milkshake. I'm already halfway through that shake. I might have to go downstairs and make another one because I'm drinking it way too quickly. That's my problem. I can't have, like... I can't have flavorful drinks because my body... I'm so used to drinking really quickly. Like, if I've got a bottle of water, I'm just chugging half of it. I just had a drink of water just to sate my thirst. It's like, if you put a milkshake in front of me and I'm thirsty, I'm just chugging the whole thing. I know I'm meant to savour the flavour, but I just don't. It's just my problem. Anyway, let's... I think this is where we left off last time, was this. It was, Toby was built, then World War One began. Harold was built, the slate quarry began to decline. Sir Stephen Topham Hatt III is born. Barrow Station is destroyed by the Luftwaffe, and Charles Henry died. Duck is built, and the Great Depression began. God, Thomas lore is deep and rich. Also, you're probably going to see it happen on stream. I think I mentioned last stream or one of the streams before. My mouse has developed this habit where I click once, but it immediately clicks twice. So I'll click on something, and then it'll highlight it and then doubly zoom in. I don't know. Would you rather have immortality? Would you rather have immortality but immorality, like King Tithonus from Greek mythology, or King Midas's curse? Oh, that's immortality twice. Sorry, I read that as immorality. No, immortality, but... Okay, so you're immortal, but you're immortal. I'm not familiar with the story. Is it like... Okay, there's a difference between immortal and indestructible. Like, did he just live forever? But he could be killed? Or he just physically could not be killed? Because I'm not too familiar with the story. That's always the catch when it comes to like the immortality thing. It's like, okay, you live forever, but are you indestructible? Do you have a favourite Dutch locomotive? Don't know enough about Dutch locomotives to have a favourite. Sorry. I just need some clarification before I answer the question. Because Midas's curse sucked. He's immortal, but he also aged, so he became incomprehensibly senile and weak. Okay, no, so you just basically live for 1,000 years with dementia. Oh god, that's bad. Both are bad. I think King Midas would be one of those where loads of people have come up with loopholes around how to get around the Midas touch, where it's like, oh, you'd wear gloves or this, that and the other. I don't know. If it's this day and age, I think I'd go with the age curse. Mostly because I think, given that he's not alive, it's implied that something would eventually kill him. And so that means he'll live forever. You get to live forever, but you're also technically mortal. Like, you can be killed, but naturally you'd live forever. So I think I'd go with that one, just because in the event that I'm like old and deathly senile, then there's people have the option to pull the plug. King Midas I find very interesting because the whole bit of the story is that everything he touches turns to gold. Everything he touches turns to gold. He tries to eat food. He realizes he cannot eat. He tries to drink wine. He realizes he cannot drink. And he's like, oh, curses, I've been foiled again. That's the original story. I think it wasn't until like the 18th or 19th century that the whole bit where his daughter comes into the room and he tries to hug his daughter and turns her into gold. Apparently that was a late addition. That was like an amendment to the story. Which I find very interesting because honestly, that works. That's like an infinitely better story than just, oh, he kept turning things to gold and wasn't happy about it. Like, no, there is a big cost to his hubris. Which I like that. So yeah, to summarise, the getting old one. Thank you, D-Man. Would you rather get killed by SCP-173 or 096? 096 is the Plague Doctor one, right? And he doesn't technically kill you, he just says he needs to cure you and he zombifies you, basically. 173, you just blink and it snaps your neck and you're dead. So I think I'd go with 173. Just because it's bang, boom, done, over with. Speaking of over with, and a lot of death, let's look at memes. Oh, 096 is the skeleton mountain climber that tears you apart. Oh, is that Shy Guy? Where, like, if you see 1 pixel of his face, he'll, like, pursue you endlessly. Yeah, nah, I'm taking the instant death from, like, the Peanut statue. Thank you very much. Okay. 1950s problems require 90... Hold... What? Hold on, though. If the tender's overhanging, doesn't that mean the locomotive at the front is overhanging? Otherwise, the turntable's off balance. That's not how that... Huh. Oh, no, I don't like this. It's a clip from YouTube. Mother calling to her babies with live Percy react. Please don't be copyrighted music. Alright. Cool. Out here living my best life. We are homeless. This ain't about it. Is this a... Oh, what was it? Is this a calling all engines reference? Is this a calling all engines joke? This has pried itself from the deep recesses of my mind. Gotta love that they brought Toby to the island of Sodor in the books, and he, what was it? Tidmouth? Or was it Knapford? Where Thomas was stationed. Him, Thomas, and Percy, they had their own shed. Later on episodes in the series, they're just like, hey, remember when Toby's branch line shut? and there was that like really miserable shed they put him in. What if we just gave Toby that miserable shed? What if we just put him in a shed? He doesn't get to be with the other engines. Toby gets a little dingy shed in a siding 3 miles away. Screw him. Would you rather be ruthless and powerful but hated and feared, or be an overly nice pushover loved by everyone? I choose love. Because I could be ruthless and powerful. I could make broad strokes and be like, no, I'm going to make the world a better place and kill anyone who gets in my way. Well, that's depressing. That's miserable. The world can be fixed with love. It sounds like something out of a bullshit kids film, but genuinely, all we gotta do is just look at each other with compassion, realize we are human beings with our own strengths and flaws, and just be like, hey, I am you. I am you if I was born in your shoes. As you are me if you were born in mine. A lot of people, it's genuinely a hard concept people seem to grasp. But no. I rule with love. I am not a bus, I identify as a train. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Excuse me? Excuse me? That's not where that's supposed to be. Why is there a loop-de-loop? Why is there a loop-de-loop outside of a why is it in the air? What is suspending this? What? This isn't a meme. What is this? Oh boy, a Family Guy clip. Can't wait for this to be funny.
Doesn't this seem like too much stuff? Suck my dick, it's not enough.
I don't collect model trains, but I'm sure those who do collect model trains will agree. What the... Oh, I don't like the sound that this is making. Hold on a second, let me just turn that down real quick. Okay, so just for context, the audio is a guy going, "Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares about this." Honestly, it's not that bad. The only cursed part about it is this extended part on the smoke box. Why does the smoke box stick so far forwards? Like, why? Soon-to-be railroad workers looking at the job description for being a conductor or engineer on a Class 1. No sick days and getting called out... What? No sick days and getting called out on No sick days and getting called on at any time of the day 4 hours before my shift. Satisfactory. So this is just... I don't know what it is. This text in this layout just made it really hard for me to read. This did not agree with my dyslexia at all. I do love this meme format though. It's like satisfactory. Oh boy, what's this? But if I close my eyes... Hold on, what's the... Oh, it changes from 5553 to 5546. I feel like that's a reference. There are people having fun out my window, and I don't like it. I get it, I don't get it. Oh, it's a number swap thing. Someone explained it below. It's a number swap thing, okay. Roses are red. Grunkle Stan has been in many jails. Sam, I wish Ben and Adam's plane derails. Not sure planes derail, buddy. Got 9924. This is D50. A lot of these are going to be Galaxy Express memes, and I'm not going to get any of them. Oh, this is one of those memes that's been around for time. No, it's the horse, but it's also the locomotive as well. It's yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, but if you could be any version of Sir Topham Hatt, why would you be this one? Why not say the one from the Railway series? That's controversial take, but the Railway Fat Controller is best Fat Controller. Someone had to say it. Oh boy. Audio's muted, so let's see. Oh boy. You know what? Yeah.
Be polite. Be efficient.
He's efficient. Look at him, he's efficient. The name on the side says efficient. Now isn't that clever? Isn't that some peculiarity? We gotta love that. Oh boy, more Japanese trains. Oh no. Oh no. I expected that to be one of those... I expect that to be one of those, like, number changing memes, because that's what all the Japanese references have been to, number changing. Oh no. D51241, you deserved so much better. This is another American Railroad joke. Crab Orchard and Egyptian Steam Railroad. Okay. This... This is one I'm not getting. Oh boy, it's the B movie. It's just a numbers joke, that's all it is. God damn it. I keep seeing this GIF, and the edits just get more and more unexpected every time. What works with this one, though, is like the way the engine swerves to the right is exactly how it is in the movie. I know that because I've seen Open Season like 3 times, and I have this habit of just ingraining films into my brain. Oh, what is this? That's one I don't get, and I'm not going to bother with that one. What the hell is this? I'll tell you what that is. Luxury. I want to ride in one of these. I don't know if any of these are still working or functional. I want to ride one of these. I want to pull out outside of Yo Girl's house in one of these. And I'm going to steal Yo Girl. That's just who I am. I'm gonna rock up in one of these and steal Yo Girl. Those are hot dogs. Those are hot dogs. Yeah, thanks, I hate it. I 100% agree. Don't know if anyone beat me to this, but the train of thought situation is crazy. This is probably a reference to one of the many times on stream I've said some very unhinged stuff. Is it bad? Like, genuinely, is it bad that I low-key want this video to be real? Like, just Moist Critical doing a video on me. Then again, though, that would imply I've done something very, very awful. You know, maybe it's best that he never does a video on me. I wasn't thinking through that sentence. Then again, sometimes it's not necessarily the person in the title getting cancelled, it's just they're going through some kind of drama. Like, I think he's done video, it's like there's some kind of streamer, they've been like kicked off a platform for like bullshit circumstances. Let's hope this video never becomes a reality. I've come to my senses, I've realised what I've said. I'd appreciate a shout out, but never. I hope I never get in hot water. Oh boy, another meme. A bunch of people working on a railroad. Okay, I need you all to hear this. I need you all to hear this. Because it genuinely caught me off guard for a second. It's so stupid, but I love it. It's so stupid, but I love it. How easy is it to modify the horns in these locomotives? That's what I wonder. Any modelers in the chat, how easy would it be to upload a video of me just screaming as the horn? Could you just imagine that, though? Or if horns didn't exist, so the driver would just have to like climb out onto the front of the locomotive as they were coming up to a crossing and just just really loud. Can you do a scream right now? Okay, do we want me to do an actual scream right now to be used as a soundbite? A lot of people are saying yes. Okay, don't clip the previous scream because that was a bad one. That was a bad one. Okay, I'm going to stand back a bit. I'm going to step away from my mic real quick. Okay, picture this. You're approaching a railroad crossing. Ding, 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 ding. The bars come down. The gate arms come down. The lights are flashing. Ding, 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 ding. You stop. Off in the distance, you hear a train approaching. Suddenly, there's the horn. Ah! God, could you imagine? Could you imagine? My windows are open, by the way, so I think someone might have heard that. There's a very good chance someone heard that. I have I've got the house to myself. That's why I could scream so loud. Oh god, I'm getting stream highlights. People are asking me to check stream highlights. One sec, let me. Oh, what is this? Pillow scream. Oh, hold on. Let me just. Was that from another stream? I feel like that was from another stream. I need the context for that because I've slept since then. I can't remember what that scream was. Oh, that was you, Jambalaya. Oh, I thought that was... It sounded a lot like one of my screams, I'm not gonna lie. Golden Freddy-ass scream. Oh dear. Okay, let's move on. It's less than worthless, my boy. What else we got? Hey! Respect to the German engines. And nothing more. The German engines, they've worked hard enough. We don't... You get respect and that's it. You've penned your last central. Okay, I appreciate this one here that's actually like holding a machine gun. Because we've got the pistol memes, those are commonplace, but actually cropping someone holding a machine gun, that's great. You've pained your last central, boy. I can't believe he didn't cry during the Titanic. Did men even have feelings? The GEP30CH. All scrapped. Now, someone who's intimate with the knowledge of Amtrak is going to have to explain this one to me. Because I've done enough videos. I've done enough videos covering bad steam locomotives and whatnot to know that if a locomotive's bad, it gets scrapped. Like, even if something is good, it still gets scrapped because technology marches on. Okay, these are bad. Would you put them on par with, say, British Pacers? That's what I meant. Oh no. Oh no. What's so bad about this picture is I can hear it so clearly. Like, I can hear it, it's so vividly audible in my head. Okay. Leave it to me. I'll shunt those trucks. Don't worry about it. Hold on, I'm trying to do Patrick Warburton. How does he sound? Hey, Peter. Don't worry about it. Those trucks won't know what hit them. Those stinky steamies. They don't know how great diesel power really is. Nah, honestly, cut it. Edit all that out. Bad Patrick Warburton impression. Cut it. Cut it. Oh, hello. Let's just,
They got me! They got me!
just the compressed reverb fart. Oh dear. Oh no, Thomas meme. Hello, Thomas meme. Okay. It's the foghorn bit from that one episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. Place your bets now. What's the sound gonna be? How much for you to do your best Peter... I'm not doing Peter Griffin for 10 minutes, D-Man. I'm sorry, I'm not doing... There are certain accents I'm good at that I might do. But Peter Griffin is not one of them. I'm not good... Like, okay, I'll give you a little bit just because you donated. But, like, hold on, I need to get into it. Hey, Lois! I don't know what to say when I'm friggin' Peter Griffin. I just sound like I'm from New York. I sound awful. I can't do Peter Griffin. I mean, what the hell? Yeah, no, can't do that. Quagmire is even worse. I don't know why you ask this of me. As much as I like to say I like doing voices, I do accents better than I do specific voices. Like Russian accent. I can do Russian accent. Isn't it a problem? Can do it. Simple. Ach, it's the same with the German accents. Can do it. It's no problem, mein Freunde. German accent comes to natural. But then you ask me to do a specific voice and I just can't do it. Like, there are very few exceptions. Like, I sound a bit like Matt Berry, but how much for a Russian accent? I feel like we're getting a little off course. I was going to say, place your bets, folks. What's the sound effect going to be? Is it going to be like a reverb fart? Those tend to be quite common. Is it going to be the pipe banging, that noise? Is it going to be one of those, like, female moaning really loud? Because that's always a classic. What's it going to be? Boko? Someone suggested Boko. It could be that. People are saying falling pipe. You're not allowed to look. You're not allowed to check beforehand. Alright, are we ready? Let's find out.
Said the fat controller. It warns you when there's fog ahead, like this.
Ah! And here I thought the sound would be replaced. No, it was just...
That's loud.
I was completely wrong. Egg on my face. Someone is atting me again in stream highlights. Please stop. Okay. Penn Central being stopped by the police. Cool. Oh no, I lost where I was with the memes now. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Okay, here we go. We're back. We're back! We're back. It's fine. I think D-Man will appreciate this one. What are they driving? Is that... Are they driving a steam loco? No, it's probably a diesel loco. But it's all of these pipes and valves here that make it look kind of steam-esque. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a big boy. No, that's the big boy. It's a big boy. Hot damn. What the hell is... You know what? Yeah, it says UP4014 there. That's on me. That's on me. What's it got this big box here for? It's probably for mainline signaling, thinking about it. That's probably why. But hot damn, like... Oh, here we go, another... Alright, let's play this one for you, chat.
We'd like to take a moment to announce that...
It's just the scream. It's just the scream that gets me. We'd like to take a moment to announce... Ah! I just love it. I love it. Classic. Classic. You'll love to see it. That reminds me, actually, I don't know if I ever posted the picture. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's when I went to the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway, I got a tour of the engine sheds. Very, very nice young chap was showing us around the place. Hold on. Give me a moment, chat. Just give me a moment. Do hold on. I'm having to transfer the picture from my phone to my... How? Why didn't it send? No, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Just hold on bear with me. Skip forwards like a minute. Okay, now it's blown up on the big screen. The image quality is like absolute trash. Because my camera is bad. On my phone. Let's add an image. There we go. I managed to snap this picture while I was at the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway, and like, you're telling me that's not just aura farming? Just pure aura farming. I love it. Actually, someone's saying screenshotted. Give me a moment. Let me post it in stream highlights. I knew this would be one of those streams where I just kind of get off course and meander. Okay. There we go. And we just jump back to there. Bada bing, bada boom. Percy cusses at the speed of light while Toby vibes and other stuff. Cool. Turbine is tired. Turbine wants belly rubs. And here we see a beautiful specimen, a Turbine taking a well-needed nap. Soon he will perform his signature mating call, hoping to attract the coveted female. And look at him, he's just so tired. He's so sheepy. Look at that sleepy boy. He's so sheepy. Oh. It's a Thomas meme about kicking a baby, apparently. Monorail cat. You can tell cats are... This is a low intelligence specimen of a cat. Because if it had any sense at all, it would choose a standard railway type instead of a monorail. Because the standard railway is just infinitely superior. Sorry, not sorry. Oh boy, a Doki Doki Literature Club meme. Alright. Sorry, Bill Cipher, but I don't think you qualify as an emotion. This is bullshit. You let Southern Pacific GS6 484 in. Bro, I'm autism. It is indeed. The J. It certainly is, buddy. It certainly is. Presidential debate, Harris versus... This is not aged well. I'm just gonna skim past that. Heisenberg! We found him. We found Walter. Is this glass leaking? Why am I just... What was dribbling off of this glass? Is my milkshake glass leaking? What is this? What just dribbled off me? that is. Condensation. I'm putting it down to condensation. All right, I'll allow this one. I'll allow this one.
Gary, stop! Gary! I'm telling you to stop! Please stop now!
Just the brakes hard on. He's skidding backwards. You love to see it. Okay, just for context, the song Eastbound and Down from Smokey and the Bandit is playing. Just either find this on the meme channel yourself, but load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they says can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old Bandit run. Look at him go! Look at that boy thunder down the... This isn't a meme, this is just aura. Go, boy! Go on, man! Go on, son! Coincidence? I think not. Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. In awe at the size of this lad. Absolute unit. It's incredible how dense this is. Like, it's not much bigger than any other Southern Rail electric unit, right? Oh, I'm zoomed in. Sorry, let me zoom out. There we go. This isn't much bigger than any other real, like, Southern Electric unit, because it can't be because of loading gauge. But it somehow feels more dense with the extra windows. You know what I mean? Fart sniffing seating arrangement enabled. Nah. This isn't for fart sniffing. Alright? I've done a video on this. This is for foot sniffing. Okay? If you're a true Train of Thought fan, you'd know that this was for smelling people's feet, not their farts. Although, in fairness, you probably would smell their farts if they let one go, because they didn't have any, like, openable windows on the top decks. Batman slapping meme. Ah, yes, the Veil of Radol. Good on you. 1/4/2069. Was this engine preserved? Please tell me this engine is safe. Please tell me it lives. I need to know. Sounds like this first class carriage needs noise, and lots of it. All the times I've ridden in first class, I don't think I've ever had to deal with a baby. I genuinely don't think I've ever had to deal with, like, a noisy kid in first class. Now, standard class. Actually, no. Even on standard services I've been alright. It's the bus that was annoying. Don't think about speeding on the railways. Man, they need to put more Deltics in police livery. I think that's a Deltic. I can't really tell my diesels apart. Sorry, not sorry. Not minding the gap. Not safe. Not minding the gap. It's a class 37. I'm sorry! Deltics have 2 cab windows. Okay. Like I said, I can't tell my diesels apart. They're all just boxes. We should run 44-49 again. Take the L. This is... I don't know if this is photoshopped or not, but it's very well done. Just the smile, the hand... He's really handing you that L. Okay, so... Oh no. So this is... This is someone young sounding saying they don't like the sound of Oliver being a 14XX, and I don't know if I want to keep watching this. I don't know if I want to keep watching this. The people want the memes. You're gonna suffer this with me.
I absolutely hate the idea of Oliver being a 14XX, and I absolutely love on Wilbert. So instead of making him the 14XX class, I'm going to make him the South Northwest Indies Diabetes class, because I absolutely love this look of the locomotive. We're going to be making him have diarrhea green paint on the tender and the side tanks of the locomotive. I also really cherish the idea of giving him number 7625261. I also like the idea of Oliver having blood red paint on his cylinders and dome, as well as having blue paint on this specific axle. I call it axle instead of wheel because I think I'm better than you. Also in my headcanon, Oliver is transgender, and their name is Olivia.
Oh boy. I feel like I shouldn't have watched this. This just feels like I've lost brain cells watching this. Like, obviously the blood, dome and cylinders and the wheel being mismatched and the diarrhea green, like, it's a jape. But it's not a funny jape. I'm here on the island of Sodor, and behind me there is a steam locomotive with a face who has derailed, which the locals tell me is quite a common occurrence here. My god, I'd love to see a Tom Scott video like this. I love Tom Scott memes. I don't know why, I just love Tom Scott memes. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about just like the cutout of him on like the PNG removed background and just the caption, "I am here in a Discord meme channel." I love it. He's coming back to YouTube as well, which is I just love Tom Scott. I love his content. If that's not enough of a plug for you to go watch him, I don't know what is. Locomotive Idiot asked, "Please respond quickly, I don't know what to do." How did that get up there? What? How have you done that? How have you managed to get this locomotive to reenact the album cover of Dire Straits' Money in Arms? Money in Arms? Brothers in Arms. I was thinking of Money for Nothing, which is one of the songs on the album. Good album, by the way. This is the Brothers in Arms album cover, but instead of a guitar, it's just an engine flying in space. Money for Nothing. And chicks for free, you're absolutely right. You get your money for nothing and your chicks for free. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Let me tell you, them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. I'm gonna stop. I'm going to stop. I love Dire Straits, but for your sake, I'm gonna stop. Free cab rides. I'd be hooked. I'd be convinced. We gotta install microwave ovens. Custom kitchen delivery. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Sorry, I'm back to Dire Straits again. Please, if you've not listened to Money for Nothing, the guitar riff is gorgeous in the beginning. Gorgeous. He went through his son's iPad and found this. Ship CSX. What's this generation coming to? I can't believe it. Perlman. I think this is AI generated and therefore cringe. Please, can we get a cringe in chat for the AI generated picture? I don't know what the correct emote is to use. If you've got membership, maybe a beaching or a frowning Thomas. AI, man, fuck asset imitation. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, no. You say spot the lie, there is no lie. We'll just paint the locomotive black, because why not? Any customer can have a train painted any colour as long as that he wants, so long as it is black. Apparently that's not a true quote. Like the quote from Henry Ford, where he says you can have it in any colour you want as long as it's black. That's not actually a quote from him, apparently. According to Jeremy Clarkson, at least. Which, if there's anyone who knows anything about cars, it's probably Jeremy Clarkson. Notice how I said probably. Look at the numbers. Oh, ha 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 ha. Oh, ho ho ho. Yee hee hee hee. Woo hoo hoo. Woo woo hoo hoo. Woo hoo hoo hee. Woo. What a silly number that is. Oh, oh, what a goofy, what a goober. What a number. Is this in reference to something specific? Oh, Roblox. I thought this was based on like a real life event. No, it's just you crash a train in Roblox, then you just leave it behind. Train's disposable like that. You can choose only one. Pick wisely. A cat girlfriend or a fully functional GG1. Now you see, I gotta go with the GG1 because I'm gonna argue semantics here. A cat girlfriend. If we're referring to this picture, that should say a cat girl girlfriend. So as it's written, a cat girlfriend, this image wouldn't be the final product. It would be a cat that is your girlfriend, not a cat girl girlfriend. So thereby the GG1 is the right choice. And even then, a cat girl girlfriend, they're your girlfriend, sure. But she's a cat. She's fickle. Doesn't mean she loves you. Doesn't mean she likes the things you like. So remember, When finding love, don't find a cat girl girlfriend. Find someone... Oh, it does say she loves you under it. You know what? No, that's wrong for me. I didn't take into consideration that she does in fact love me. But do you love her? Because truly that is the most terrifying thing that can happen in a relationship, is that person loves you, but you don't love her. And it can happen. It has happened many a time. So we've got to go for the GG1. Good question. Would you have to take her to the hospital or a veterinarian? I'd take her to a vet. Because, an interesting fact I found out. You know how in like a lot of zombie apocalypse stories or settings, the person in like the squad, like the main party that you follow throughout the story, whenever the main doctor person, usually the main doctor person in the squad is a vet. And I found out recently, I say recently, this was like years ago, but I found out the main reason vets would probably be very good in a zombie apocalypse is because they carry all of their equipment in their cars, and vets are trained to know roughly what the biology of the animal is, and 90% of it is just tuition. Which is why vets are very good at improvising things, and thus they'd be very good in a zombie apocalypse, because they can improvise with the equipment they've got. Plus they'd have all of the surgical supplies on hand to perform medical practice with. That's why vets are better in a zombie apocalypse. So I'd take her to a vet. So yeah, we're going with the GG1. No further questions. Binny. And what's this last one? There's a sign that says men at work, but it's women cleaning the engine. I love as well. I know this was probably something to do with the war, and it was, you know, a lot of women took up factory jobs and the position of men in like various workplaces and whatnot. Like, these probably are women whose job it is to clean the locomotive. And looking at how spotless this is, damn, they're doing a good job. But I love how when you look at this picture, the way they're all positioned and the way they're all standing, they look like they're just posing. Like, they're not actually cleaning. They're just posing. Like, her up here with the brush, she's just standing there with the brush kind of on the edge there just to show that she's sweeping. Like, no, if you were cleaning, you would be, like, hunched over a little bit. You'd be, like, really swinging that thing. You know, same with her, like... Same with all of them, really. They just more look like they're kind of, like, posing with the rags more than they are actually cleaning. Which, in fairness, they probably are. Because it's a picture. Oh boy, more video memes. Okay, it's Cranky the Crane with a bunch of seagulls going, mine from Finding Nemo. That's fine. You know what? Let's enjoy this together, because I don't think I'm going to get copyright for this. I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
Nice. Love it. Can't go wrong with the classic SpongeBob meme. CSX! Wait a second! Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's not... Wait a minute. That's on a train. There's a... This is a car meme. What's a car meme doing here? I'm not here for cars. Be gone. Okay, there is audio to this, but it's copyrighted, so I can't play it. So I'm going to sing along to it. It's Bones by Imagine Dragons, so I think you'll get the build-up. Patience is waning, is this entertaining? I got this feeling, yeah, you know, where I'm losing all control, 'cause there's magic in my bones. Anyway. Ooh. 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 Fun. I want this. I want this on my bike. I have a bicycle. Could you imagine me going, like, cycling just around Manchester with a goddamn diesel air horn? Like, air horns on their own are loud. Could you imagine this? Don't touch my peaches, Foma. This is a Heist meme. Good on you, Heist. Good on you. BSSF. That shouldn't say BSSF. That should say BFF. Because I want to be friends. There's another video meme. Let's go. It's just the Milwaukee Road soundbite. That's fine. I'm sure in context this is hilarious. Out of context, I'm not so sure. I missed a meme. Defect detected. Oh no. It seems there's a defect, guys. I wonder what it could be. This isn't a train meme. This is just the autism creature. I love this creature, by the way. I just love, like, the design of it, because it's such a mood. Just wide-eyed, blank expression. Yippee. That's, again, couldn't play the audio for that, so you're just gonna have to accept my rendition of it. The train. That is indeed and train. Oh no, the Gustavo Fring. let's just enjoy this zoomed in a little bit for your sakes. It's only a little bit, but I don't know what it is. I just love like that meme. Just the bang, the explosion. Oh dear. Ooh. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. That was the music, by the way. Let's see. My reactions to that information. God, it would help if it zoomed in a bit. Oh, wow. That just exploded. That mannequin literally did just explode. Like, that's wild. I think I've said, by the way, I did want at some point to do a video explaining why people or animals explode when they get hit by a train. I don't know if you've ever seen footage of like driver cam view footage of, you know, like a moose wandering onto tracks and the train can't slow down. It explodes when it hits. I did want to do a video explaining why that happens, because long story short, it's to do with the fact that locomotives don't deform like cars, so all of the energy gets put into the person's body and your body's filled with energy, forced in a certain direction, you basically explode. It's why they're so dangerous. I never got round to finishing that script. I barely even started it, because a lot of it is physics and a lot of it is explaining like conservation of energy and energy transfer. And I knew that physics, I never did well in any of my science lessons in school. Physics is one of those things where if you mess up the terminology, there's going to be like 100 people in the comments being like, it's technically this, this, and this, it's this, this, and this. I get it all the time. Like, whenever I talk about, you know, the tractive efforts of different locomotives, and I bring up the reason trains can go fast is because of a lack of friction, and people, if I talk about, like, you know, weight pushing down on driving wheels, there's always people, if ever I bring up like adhesion and friction, people generally tend to start correcting me. It's like, there's a difference between traction, adhesion, friction, which I know there is, but I get the terminology a little bit wrong sometimes. That's basically the main reason why I've not done that video, because I know if I do, and if I don't have like someone who understands physics correct my terminology, I'm just gonna be inundated with people going, actually, train of thought, the terminology is this, this, and this. This is a different thing, which means this, this, and this. So I will maybe do a video on that one day, but that's just how it is for the time being. Average. Why are these GIFs so compressed? Oh no. Oh, that's not how that's not how that's meant to happen. Why are these GIFs so tiny? Stop making these GIFs so small. Get it, because the weekend flies by. This train is K. He certainly is. If there's something strange in your railway yard, who are you gonna call? Train busters! That's good. Good. Early 2010s Talking Train web series starter pack. Oh boy. There's a lot to unpack here. I don't relate to any of this, by the way. This is a very different niche. A railway simulator with train simulator, or a model train set, crude / self-aware humor, shining time station theme song, drawn out shots of trains passing by, faces drawn on the locomotives with MS Paint, episode plots taken from Thomas and other media, creator voices most of the cast, the rest are voiced by friends, creators in his 20s and on the spectrum. At least one character is Southern Pacific 4449. Only human characters to Railway Controller, token Asshole Diesel, and token girl characters. Okay, all of this. I'd like to make one addition. The creator, there is a 25% chance the person that made this series is now a woman. I just want to make an addition to this meme. There is a good chance. There's like a 20-25% chance that they're probably trans now. I know. I feel like that's a stab in the dark, but given the amount of trans people I get in the comments of my videos, I kinda... It's a guess. What else we got here? Oh boy, more videos! Alright, this one's fine. You can hear this.
Man, I'm finna whip this hoe.
I love data moshing. I love just the mess data moshing makes. It's great. Why does this man want to cut up 3001 so much? I need to look into Alfred Perlman. What's this guy got against 3001? I can't even get the numbers right. Good grief. ToT, it should be 3001. Too bad, I say 3001. Deal with it. Milwaukee Road? That's not where that's meant to be. Why, no. Hold on a minute. That's not the right end. That's not a... Wait a second. The whole little shovel just go in the firebox?
Oh, damn it.
It did! It did! Oh, bad luck, mate. Bad luck. It's okay, just reach in there and pull it out. You'll be fine. You got gloves on, you'll be okay. Hold on, let's slow-mo it. Yep, that just slid right off. God dang. I bet my soul smells like Kenosha. Sure it does, buddy. Hold on. Oh. That's, I think the smoke box is running a little hot, guys. I think the smoke box is running a little hot. Is this I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the line. Chat, is this real? Why is it so hot? How'd it get so hot? If it's not real, then it's a damn good Photoshop job, Jesus. You know what this reminds me of? You know that meme of like the guy in the classroom and he's like, I can't remember, is that holding his breath? He's just like really stressed, his face is red, he's got the vein bulging on his head, he's got like the really short hair. It's that meme. It's literally what we've got happening right here. Someone said you thought it was red paint. I could see it being red paint and around the edges where like it's worn off. I could see that. I love the rock musics in this. Oh no. Hold on, wait a minute. That's not. Oh no, that's. No, you hate to see that. Yeah, oh, it derailed. Okay, it's just. Still, things could be worse than this explosion. One of those memes. Screenshot to choose your locomotive. This guy got toaster. And he was also watching my stream as well. Good man. Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely on your railway system. Oh dear, you got asbestos. Wait a minute. You're the same guy. You're the same person. You screenshotted it twice. You're stuck with the toaster, mate. It's too late. You can't get the asbestos engine. It's locked. You got what you got. Seen that a bunch of time in Cursed Trains, don't care. My bad, guys. He overshot it a little, but he's cool. Is cool. Something's a little something's a little off. I can't put my finger on it. Something's a little off. It's I love it. I don't know why, but this makes me happy. I want to see a real locomotive do this. It's half and half. Abomination. Be there or be square. And he chose Amtrak. So he wasn't gonna get there at all. Soon. Officer, I swear he was just talking to me. Oh boy, I sure do love schizophrenia posting. Preservationists, we're going to start preserving steam engines. 90% of all 482 classes. Does that mean we're going to get saved? No. You've Santed your last Fay. You've New Yorked your last Central. A lot of just guns pointed at me this stream. It's a very hostile work environment. Hey! He's got a piss stripe. Look at the engine. The engine's got a piss stripe. I'll move on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, wait. That's not... That's not meant to be there. Is the scale on that correct as well? I feel like it's not. I feel like it's smaller than it should be compared to a NASCAR. Legit though, what if we built like a great big loop of track and like angled it upwards like a NASCAR track and we just raced a bunch of locomotives around it? I want to see how fast they could get. Bold words for someone 47 kilometers away. Ah, the Gustav, you were completely stupid. The Wensleydale factory going, this isn't a train meme! This isn't a train meme. This is a meme about how Wallace and Gromit saved Wensleydale from going bankrupt. Yeah. What is this? There's copyrighted music, so you can't hear it. It's not Thursday, so we can't watch the full meme, I'm sorry. Insert Galaxy Railways music here. That is... They are in space. They is just flying. Who am I to judge? I think, you stopped too quickly there, buddy. I don't mean to, I'm not an expert on these things, but I think you stopped a wee bit too quick. Oh dear, more derailments. You can think about it, but don't do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh no. Oh, it derailed. Oh dear. Moving on. Oh! Scotsman! It's Scotsman! It's the crash! It's the Scotsman crash. Here we go. Let's get some audio on this. It's Michael Angeles is narrating it.
He tried his best to be gentle, but he shunted the buffet car so hard everything flew into the air.
I think we've had this one. We've seen this one on stream before, actually, I think. What does Thomas have to say? Throw bricks at transphobic people. That's good. Good wisdom right there. It's carrying trees. It is going to the forest to plant them. It? What is it? It's Gordon if he was an 040. I don't like it. I do not. Guys! Guys, it's the Milwaukee Road. Ready to go, ready to run O-gauge train set. Guys, let's can we get some Milwaukee Roads in chat? Can we get some Milwaukee Roads in chat, please? Come on. There we go. That's what I love to see. You love to see it. That's not a train meme. I'm just gonna skip past that. Hey, they've got the asbestos one. Oh boy, bunch of train memes. Here we go. Thomas's grumpier German cousin, Gustav the Railway Gun. Which I think we've seen that on Cursed Trains before. When you step on a leaf and it doesn't make a satisfying crunch. You gotta love a crispy leaf. And more Gustav memes. Thomas the Tank Engine. And more Thomas the Tank Engine. You are a very not. Why does the Fat Controller have, like, black bags around his eyes? Like, I can't remember. What episode was this taken from? What has this man been going through to have such dark circles around his eyes? Like, look at this man's face. It is on sight. He is... That is the look of a man who's gonna kill. Nah, that's not a train meme, so let's move on. Liam Spawn's bomb. Okay, we've had that one. Ah, watching model trains, but one's a physical model and one's a computer model. What a good jape. That's a jape. Language is a funny thing. Nintendo? Excuse what? Nintendo tracks? Oh yeah. Swindon doesn't have a drawing office, does it? It's got a photocopy. That's a very good use of a Top Gear meme to take the piss out of the Great Western Railway. Jesus said, rail replacement bus service to all destinations this way. Wise words of the Lord. No making Princess Royals in class, kids in the back. And it's the Home Depot music as well. Oh, this is an old favourite. This is an old favourite. Say it with me, folks. Say it with me. Roger is not pleased. Just...
Roger's not pleased.
Roger does not in fact seem pleased. Oh yeah, the trans thing as well. What else we got? Oh, I've got music. Yeah, it's first class. Don't worry. Restaurant services. And it's just this. Love that Transport for Wales just doesn't give a shit. Oh, €6. What steam engine would Batman work on? Great Western Railway 5029. Na 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 Newcastle. Na 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 Newcastle. Okay. That's it. No more air brake privileges. Oh. This isn't a meme. This is just Photoshop in the hands of a psycho. The big boy can only be so big. Stop this. The tender I accept, but no. Canadians, your national. Bloor Danforth line. All extensions extend both ends of the line simultaneously. Scarborough subway extension. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Again, a lot of these are either going over my head. Oh, Eureka of the Lake, what is your wisdom? I don't know. Please stop asking me this. Get that Eureka out there. That's not meant to be there. Excuse me. What is this? Oh, I'm sorry. Could I get some sharpness? I'd like to see what the fuck I'm looking at, thanks. I'm tempted to put this into Photoshop and just make it even blurrier. Sorry, I stole the pixels. The problem isn't lack of pixels. The problem is it's compressed to high hell. It's been blurred and smeared. Good grief. Oh, it's all on fire. It's probably not good. Well, everything's derailed. Is this Derail Valley? It's Thomas the Bus. The London Awful Bus. I hate this. London and North Western Railway Rail Motor Power Bogie built a We've seen this on Cursed Trains. Why is it so minute? I don't know, put like 2 or 3 feet more boiler length? What? Why is it so small? We've had that. We've had that. And we've had that on Cursed Trains as well. A bunch of these are just Cursed Trains pictures being recycled. That's right, that's it. We're not going to Scarborough Centre. We're just staying here then. So we're not going anywhere? Nope, we'll just stay here forever. I guess we're just staying there forever. In October 1922, a rare photo taken of Metrolinx beginning construction on Ealington Crossley that will continue for the next century. Ah yes, construction. What else we got? POV when you survive another day on the TTC. Boy, that's surviving. TTC, streetcars always dirty AF. Mechanical issues on line 3. Always a security incidents at this motherfucking station. Do that the gateway calls you my friend. What your stop looks like after waiting for 20 minutes. Do not ride it at night. Fare inspectors brutalize someone every few minutes. Oh boy. TTC. I wish Mike was here to explain what that was. Oh, so you got off work half an hour early? Signal trouble. Genuinely does seem to be a lot of issues with this line. Can't imagine why. Oh, what are you gonna do? Okay, the carriage pulls away. He's just train spotting. He's just train spotting. Made with real BNSF locomotives. Get that out of my peanut butter cups. Because I want to keep the locomotives. You can keep the peanut butter cups. I don't like peanut butter. Oh, it's girls versus boys meme, and it's just the Back to the Future. Alright, here we go. I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to screen cap here. Now. Yay! I got the small box cab. I got the small box cab. That's not bad. Let me know in the comments what you get. What else we got here? Just another day on the TTC. I just gotta respect any time there's an animal on public transport that's got no reason to be there. With the exception of rats. You see a dog wandering on and off of trains, so be it. You see a cat getting on and off, fine. Pigeon, you're not supposed to be there. But if you see a rat, then ew, 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 ew. No Unitas 2662. Just another Railroads Online meme. Spite Dougie, would you? Take that! Yeah, yep. God, that Will Smith slap meme. Jesus. Oh. Here we go. Hey! Not really a train meme, but it's a train meme. So are these... What are these? Are these meant to be ice boxes that he's modified into seats? Or are these just weird looking seats? I think they are ice coolers. NS 1700 moment. Ooh, outside frames. Ooh, I do love outside frames. That's nice. NS 3900 moment. Look at him go. NS 3700 moment. Look at them, they're just going. Penn Central moment. My God. How bad do your rails have to be to do this? Good grief, Penn Central. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That's not meant to be there. That's not meant to... Wait a minute. Oh, wait, whoa. Hold on. Let me just... Oh, let me stretch. I'm not gonna lie though. Wouldn't it be satisfying as hell to drive that engine down the line? Like, genuinely, would it not be satisfying as hell to drive a locomotive along that stretch of line at like a nice low speed? And like, I know the water's not that deep if, you know, that's the bottom of it. But I imagine, like, either side, like, on this side, it's probably a bit deeper because the water's a bit choppier here. I'd love to just be sat on this locomotive and go fishing. Wouldn't you just love that? This is just a vibe. And I love it. I don't know what it is. I'll get to your comments in a second, D-Man. Thoughts on, opinion on sewing needles. They're very handy for sewing. I've got very big hands, so they're kind of awkward to fumble. Like, I kind of fumble with them, but otherwise, very handy. I don't know what it is. You know submechanophobia? There was like a string of videos going around like a year or so ago of submechanophobia, where it's, you know, like man-made objects underwater, like shipwrecks, or like cranes and equipment left in quarries that have been left underwater. Submechanophobia, when it's a machine that's underwater, and people get a phobia of it. Like, they look at it and they just get like chills up their spine. They get the ick. I've got the opposite. When I see like a machine partially submerged in water, I'm just like, ooh, that's a vibe. That shouldn't be there, but it's cool. I don't know what it is. People have submechanophobia. I have the opposite. I find underwater machinery cool. Like things underwater that should not be underwater. I find those cool. Look at this young gentleman. What's he faffing around with? Oh no! Oh no! That's not how you drive a car.
Hey lads, today I'm gonna show you how to drive a car. All kinds of feelings go like.
What is that from? I need to know what that train derailing clip is from. Like, that is... Oh, it just goes right off the edge. Like, it's obviously from a movie, because they wouldn't have filmed it otherwise, but like... Oh, damn, it just goes straight off. Train seems gutted about where it's going. Swindon. The next station is Swindon. Because no one likes Swindon. Why would you ever go to Swindon? Choo-choo. Oh no. It's the Thomas gun. Oh no, you broke the railway. Don't do that. NS 3600 moment. It had its moment. Never ask LMS 5025 what happened on the night of October 13th, 1939. Come on, someone's got to give me the context. Someone give me the context. I should know this. I'm the train fact guy. I should know this, but I don't. crashed. That's it. It just... Oh, it crashed head on as well. That's not good. Me, a Steam fan, learning about the modernization plan and the beaching axe. This was me when I was like 12 years old, learning about the modernization plan and Barry Scrapyard and all that. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. What is going... Are these AI generated? Are these... Is this meme AI generated? What is with this scratchy ass text? What is this guy's face? You can't see it. What is this guy? AI generated meme. Get out of here. Cringe. Cringe. I'm deleting it. My mental state. Okay. Just a train hit a piano. It probably was AI upscaled, but still. Railfan memes that give Amtrak more funding. Oh dear. Looks like we can't watch High Green Productions' video. Oh dear. Fuck Zodiac Signs. What's your favourite Tommy truck... Tommy... I thought it was Tommy Truckface. Ooh. I do love the guffawing goods van. I do love a good guffawing goods van. You can't go wrong with a chuckling, with a chuckle. Although the face of dread on this one is... it's certainly something. Let's do a couple more and I'm going to start wrapping up. Oh no, I'm not sure I like this one. God damn. Okay, let me play the audio here. Cover your ears, it gets loud.
On here and be like, Miners DNI, and this is their cover photo. Is that the old Amtrak logo?
That is, in fact, the old Amtrak logo. Man, I want to make a comment. I don't think I should. Look at him. He's so excited. He's just so excited. He's schmoovin'. He's not shaking in his boots. That implies he's scared. He's happy. He's grooving. He's got his headphones on and he's just boogieing to the beat. He's got the zoomies. He does have the zoomies. The engine's been in the shed for like weeks. It's dying to go outside. Le train. When's the last time you saw a B unit moving by itself? And it's just a B move it? My English is not doing very good today. This is just a B unit moving on its own with some presumably copyrighted, very Irish music playing in the background. Like, hold on, let me just... Like, that's Irish sounding to you guys, right? Why are you playing Irish pub music? Why you got that playing in the background? This is an American railroad. Arsley Tesla Cybertruck goes wild on the HO scale layout. Hey, oh god, it's an ad for Lucasade. Hold on, let me just scroll away from the Lucasade ad. Just give it a moment for the ad to finish playing. Here we go, we're about to watch an RC car go on some havoc. Why are you... How's it getting so much... I don't know why I'm watching this. It is literally just a model train and a model car. This is what people who own Cybertrucks think it can do. I sure do love, by the way, this VOD when it goes out. Because I'm watching this really small on my monitor. I think the stream's compressed to 720p. So have fun zooming in and watching this when it's just hyper compressed. Don't run into those. You're not meant to do that. I'm moving on. I love how just done with it he looks. These guys have just been following him around all day and he's just sick of their shit. Boy, more multi-track drifting. You're not meant to do that, Norfolk and Southern. You're just not. You silly goose. What life lesson have you learned from watching Thomas and Friends? Cheese is really expensive. What episode was that? What episode was the cheese episode? Guys, do you remember the cheese episode? Surely you remember the cheese episode where Duck had to take a load of Edam to Farquhar. You guys remember that? Thomas, I am a bit concerned about the recent stock market fiasco. James, we pull trains. Splendid. Or not splendid. Because, remember this, the stock market also applies to trains. Oh dear. I love this guy here just walking away. Does not give a shit. He's just having a rest. He's just having a sleep. He's eepy. He just having a little honk snoo. Just as a little me. Right. I think I'm going to call it there. Pin message. Oh yeah, pin it. Someone's posting something in stream highlights. What do you got for me? Instant desktop back. Hey, someone's made my picture a desktop background. That's cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. The stream has been abysmal dog shit. I'm tempted to leave early. Please never have another train meme stream again. I agree with you. I'm never doing another one of these streams again. And a bunch of people just posting what they got. Okay. Someone's they're asking, can I do the Wikipedia article thing? I think I've got time to do like one or two. I don't see why not. Let me open an incognito tab. Oh ho ho. D-Man was the one that donated. D-Man can be the one to suggest what Wikipedia article we start with and which one we have to end with. Let me have a sip of my drink. I sure do love a nearly room temperature milkshake. Have you ever had a hot milkshake before? Sounds crazy. I had a hot milkshake. It was like a year or two ago. There was a cafe around the corner from me was doing them. I think it was Costa actually. Costa was doing it. It was like a seasonal thing in winter. And they were doing hot milkshakes. I'm not kidding you. It's really good. It's genuinely pretty dang good. Like, I think I had a chocolate one. It might have been a chocolate. I can't remember if it was chocolate or vanilla. You'd think it wouldn't taste that good, but it was. It was really nice. Okay. D-Man's got it. The Minang Kabu Culture Documentation and Information Center to Richard Beeching. Okay, so let me pop this up. Right, so here we are on this. So I need to get to Richard Beeching. Okay. Indonesia, what are my options? Indonesia. Does it have to be these links, or can it be one of these ones down here? Because I'm not I've never done this before, so I'm not familiar with the rules. Does it have to be links in the article? It can't be like this one down here. Just waiting for someone to tell me whether or not I can or cannot do that. I recommended using the Wikipedia speedruns website. It records times and links clicks. Oh, I have to use the... Okay, let me... Wikipedia speedruns. So the first article is that. End article is Richard Beeching. Alright, so I'm on this. So I just hit play now. Article. Good luck. Click here or press spacebar to start immediate. Countdown. Okay, so it's any of these links. Let's say we'll go with the history of Indonesia, because that's probably got at some point. Okay, World War II. World War II. There's going to be Battle of Britain, British Empire. I don't want the British Empire, I just want Great Britain. Soviet Union. Now we'll click on the British Empire. And then from British Empire, United Kingdom. Right, now we're on the UK, so we're pretty close. World Wars, history. It'll be some part of the Industrial Revolution. BBC. In British. I'll just click. No, I literally clicked. It's just brought me straight back to here. Union of Scotland, Union with Ireland, modern period. Here we go. Queen Victoria. First World War. No. I've just been on the Second World War. I don't need it. Modern period. This is with Ireland. Waterloo, the Empire. I'm not good at this, in case you couldn't tell. How would I get to railways from here? Overseas territories, Hong Kong. This is the Empire. This is British Empire. Culture, language. J.K. Rowling. Oh God, this is a cursed run now. This is a cursed run. Sport, politics, classification. Oh, damn it. People are saying Winston Churchill is the one to go with. Would that have been back in the Second World War? No, I'm determined to get from here to the railways. I have to get here from the railways. There's going to be a load here. Iron Age, Middle Ages, Victorian era. This will be it with the Reform Act, terminology. Here we go. Oh, child labour. I hate to see that. I'd say it'd be economy, industry, industrial revolution. Yes! I literally clicked on this. What am I doing? Steam power. Okay, no, so steam power, steam locomotive. Right, we're on steam locomotives now. We'll go for Flying Scotsman because that's got the bigger history. British Railways. Where is it? Yes. The Beeching reports. The Beeching cuts. Dr. Richard Beeching. Ah! Oh, God. Anyone want to give me another suggestion? That was an abysmal run. I'll take two more, and then I'll call it quits. Let me turn my fan on as well. It's getting stuffy in my room. Ye olde Sea Witch has got one. By all means. Ooh, that fan is nice. This fan is real nice. We'll see what Yield Seawitch has to say, because I think they were next, or at least they were championing for me to do this. Okay, so South Australian Railways to 720. And I need to go from that to which one? Give me a second while I set this up. Boy, I'm getting hungry as well. Let me get a snack while I'm waiting. Let me. Got a pack of Snack Right Melts prawn cocktail flavour. Man, I needed this. Hope you love hearing me eat. Okay, so I need to get from that to the Louisville and Nashville Railroad. Real nice. Give me a moment. Right. Play now? Oh, I actually... One sec, I can't... I have to actually have the article. That's Steam. Okay, play now. Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang! Right, so I need to get from that to the Louisville and Nashville Railroad. So there'll be steam locomotives. Let's go to the United States. Well, this is going to have... United Kingdom, United States. Whereabouts within Louisville and Nashville Railroad? What part of the states would that be in? Oh. Okay, so it's southeast, so that'll help. We'll go with the American Locomotive Company, because they've probably built locomotives. Manchester Locomotive Works, Brooks, Cook. Louisville. Damn it. Did Alco ever build any locomotives for the Louisville and Nashville Railroad? I don't want chat to keep giving me hints. I need General Motors, Wisconsin. A list of Alco diesel locomotives. Might this? No. List of preserved locomotives in the United States. When was the Louisville and Nashville founded? Okay, so it was founded like over a century ago. So that helps. That helps. I can look for an old engine. So it's Louisville and Nashville. There's gotta be something formally belonging to them that's been preserved. There has to have been something that belongs to them that's been preserved. That's no. Rio Grande. New York, come on. East Tennessee, come on. There's gotta be something belonging to these people. I passed it? What do you mean I passed it? Strasbourg. I've been looking at this. Where the hell am I meant to look? Milwaukee Road. It just says L and N. That's not helpful. I can't believe I've gone past it. I'm looking over every single link now. I passed it again. What's the goddamn engine number? One. People keep saying down. ToT, you're not doing very good. Look, okay, I never said I was good at this. If this was British Railways, right, I would have done it in an instant. Go to L and N 152. Where is that? Oh, there it's right here. God damn it. Oh no. There, we did it. I only needed 6 links though. Right, someone give me one more. Come on. Someone give me one more. And try and keep it railroad related, at least one of them. Someone says murder drones to Thomas the Tank Engine. Titanic to the L&YR. Thomas the Tank Engines to Jeremy Clarkson. D-Man seconding the murder drone suggestion. British Rail to the Titanic. Who wants the murder drones one? Because I know nothing about murder drones. But I feel like there might be more to that one than meets the eye. Like, it's going to take way more than it should. So let's try... Not that. Murder... Murder trial of O.J. Simpson! Oh, God! Murder... Okay, murder drones to... Okay, when we say Thomas the Tank Engine, which one are we specifically? Are we referring to the TV show Thomas the Tank Engine? Or are we referring to the Railway series? The show, okay. Thomas and... Nope. The Tank. Thomas the Tank Engine or Thomas the Tank and Friends? I'm gonna need... Second, okay. It's set in. It's set in. I'm not gonna keep asking chat because I want to go eat. So let's play this. So I need to start at Murder Drones. I need to get to Thomas the Tank Engine. Let's go. YouTube channel, Webby Award, Russian, Unreal Engine, Machinima. Okay, Super Mario parodies. We'll go with this because that hints towards more entertainment. I might have shot myself in the foot already. Project M. Mario, No Man's Sky, Kill Plummeter. Aha! Sonic the Hedgehog. This'll take me to where I need to go. Media franchise. Here we go. Let's see. Wizarding World, Harry Potter. But we're in fiction. Comic book superheroes, animated TV series, nonsense. Let's go novels. This is going to be the worst speedrun of all time, by the way, for this. This is going to be awful. Victorian period. Cringe. 20th century. Modernism, postmodernism. I don't want postmodernism. Well, I guess I scroll all the way down here. A stream of consciousness. If only there was another way you could tie that into trains. You could have just gone to a list of multimedia franchises and found it. Fuck! Okay, oh, we're just going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. We're going Ian Fleming's James Bond, Tolkien. We're not going to find Audrey here, are we? Let's try Ian Fleming. Because that leads us to World War II. And from World War II I can work from there. Oh no, the problem is there's too many options for me to click. Okay, Normandy landings. We'll go here. Second World War. How do we get from the Second World War to British Railways? Because the railways from there will get to him. Battle of Britain. And propaganda and aftermath. It'll be there. Because that'll be... Bullied specifics will hopefully be mentioned there. Yes, here we go. Right, so we're on the Battle of Britain class. Right. Where do we go from here? Oh! It'll be in... Is there not one in pop culture? There's usually in pop culture with these, because I know there's a Thomas character that's... a Bully Pacific. Livery and numbering. Models. Oh no, it's the... Merchant Navy. She's a Merchant Navy, isn't she? Accidents in my preservation. Delivery models. See also. God damn it! There's usually in fiction and... Oh, was it on the previous page? Scroll down to fic... Oh, God damn it. Preservation. God damn it! Screw it, we'll go to the Q1s. There's definitely going to be a Neville one in there. People are saying click on Hornby, but then model railways, preservation. Oh, come on! Dapple British engaged in USA tanks. Come on. There's gotta be... In fiction. Finally, there's an in fiction. Thomas and Friends. I need Thomas the Tank Engine. God damn, I need specifically Thomas the Tank Engine. I need Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas. Oh, God. God damn it. Bluebell Railway, Heritage Railway, Robert Cardano. I was. No, really? I clicked the Thomas. Oh, for God's sake! Can I go back? Okay, so I can't go back. Damn it! That's not something I can do. Oh my God! Really? 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 I've just shot myself in the foot here. Right, hold on. Where was it? Ravenglass and Estelle Railway, and then we'll go down into Line in Fiction. It's in Plague Dogs? Huh. You learn something new every day. Okay, the Railway series. It's not Thomas and Friends. I need Thomas the Tank Engine. Okay, it has to be the character Thomas the Tank Engine. Yes, characters. List of Thomas and Friends characters. There we go. This is the most disappointing. This is the most disappointed in myself I've felt in a long time. I'm not doing another one of these. I think I've embarrassed myself enough today. That was kind of shit, ToT. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I'm done with this stream. Where's the Tugs music? I'm ending the stream. On that absolute dire practice for next time you do speedruns on stream. I'm not practicing this. This isn't something I'm committing to. This was something of a fluke on a stream. Oh, jeez. Oh, and you can't hear the music because I had the desktop thing turned down. Damn it. Ugh. Maybe another day I'll do it. I'll do it with, like, Mike and River or something. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm hungry. 2 out of 10 stream. This was an abysmal stream. People give me money to watch this. Why? But genuinely why? You spent time watching this. You could do something way better. You could go hug people you care about. You could bake a cake. You could write a book. But no. You're choosing to watch this. This barely qualifies for entertainment. What do you think of the West Country / Battle of Britain class? They're alright. Do something. This was abysmal. I'm gonna put an ad. There, I put in an ad. That's what you get for. That's what you get. The end of the stream, you get an ad. Have fun. Have fun with that ad. Bye.